of the best ways to make your makeup look fantastic is to make sure that your skin is prepped and primed and ready for it. And I have a routine that I do every morning. It seems like a lot, but it usually only takes me about 5 minutes. And today I'm going to share the products that work really well for my skin and help get me ready for my makeup to go on and look good. If you're new, welcome. I am Julie Paige Morgan, and I am thrilled beyond measure to have you here. If you haven't already, I would love it if you would like to subscribe and ring that notification bell, so hopefully YouTube will give you a notification when I upload a new video. Also, if you'd like to follow me on my other social media accounts, I would really like to have you over there as well. Skincare makes a difference, whether you really see it or not, because 10 years ago, I looked completely different than I do now. In fact, recently I came across a photograph of me that was taken just a little over 10 years ago. It was my official author photo. My publisher had asked for an updated current photo in anticipation of the publication of my first book. So M3 Photography and I went out to our local state park, and I had my official author photo made. This is the one that I chose. This is me just a little over 10 years ago when I wasn't using sunscreen. I had not started using any kind of skincare. You can see the difference in my under eyes. You can see the difference in the lines between my eyebrows. You can see a difference in how dull my skin was back then and the discoloration. And this is a photograph for which I had really fixed myself up and, was looking good, because this was going to be my official author photograph that my publisher was going to use. And that's what I looked like 10 years ago, just a little over 10 years ago. But skincare and sunscreen, it's made a difference. Since I do use a retinol 5 nights a week and facial oils, I really do need to cleanse my face in the morning when I get up. And I just go in with my CeraVe Hydrating Facial Cleanser. It gets any of the residue that may be left over from the facial oils, and it also takes off any retinol off of my skin that may still be there, because I don't want that during the day. Retinol is great for making your skin look better, but it also makes your skin very, very sensitive to the sun. And even though I wear a good sunscreen, which I'll talk about later, I don't need the retinol soaking in any more UV rays, and so I make sure I give a good cleanse to my face. There are 2 separate products that I put on my clean face, and I switch back and forth. One morning I will use the Pixi Glow Tonic Exfoliating Toner. This helps to remove any dead skin off of my face, to let the new skin come shining through, and it just makes everything smoother. I don't want to use it every day though, because while exfoliating is good, over exfoliating is not. So on the days that I don't use the Pixi, every other day I use the Essence from Tatcha. The Essence says that it is a plumping skin softener, and I find that to be pretty much true. It's got micronutrients, it leaves my face hydrated, it leaves it soft, and I do notice a little bit of plumping. So I use that every other morning when I'm not using the Pixi Glow Tonic. Once I have either the toner or the essence on, I go in with my vitamin C serum. The one that I love is from Timeless. This has 10% ascorbic acid, L-ascorbic acid, which is the most effective vitamin C. It also has ferulic acid, which is kind of to keep the vitamin C stable, and vitamin E to soothe the skin. I was a sun worshiper when I was young, and I didn't start wearing sunscreen or doing any kind of serious skincare until about 10 years ago. So I had sunspots, I had dark places on my face, I had melasma, and I credit the vitamin C serum that I have been using for about 10 years now for helping to get rid of a lot of those dark spots. I still have melasma, especially on my cheeks, but it has lightened up so much, and I really think that the vitamin C is why that happened. Vitamin C is also a really great antioxidant, and it'll stop free radicals from getting on your skin. And I mean, we hear about free radicals a lot, but what they are they are damaged cells, and they go around looking for healthy cells to steal from. And when they find the healthy cells on your face, they steal all the good stuff and it leaves your skin looking dull and lifeless. Well, the vitamin C kind of sets up a brick wall, a barrier, so that those free radicals cannot get in. And on top of that, as it sinks into your skin, it helps repair cells that have been damaged by free radicals in the past. So vitamin C is an absolutely wonderful product, especially as we get older, because it can help reverse some of the signs of skin damage that we have had happen from free radicals or sun worship or just indifferent skincare. So vitamin C, definitely a must. I put it on 7 mornings a week. Something that I haven't been using long, but I am really impressed with, is from Physicians Formula, and it is their Essence of Healthy. They say it's a spray toner. The way I use it is I spritz out 4 little spritzes in my hand, then I pat it all over my face. If you're on TikTok, you want to follow Alex Educated Mess, because I heard about this product from Physicians Formula from Alex. She is a cosmetic chemist. She knows what she's talking about when it comes to skincare ingredients. And she said that the ingredients that are in the Essence of Healthy from Physician Formula are almost identical to the ones in the SK2 that is so viciously expensive. And the one from Physicians Formula, I got it for $12.98. It uses ingredients that come from fermented ingredients from making sake. And the story goes that people started noticing the workers who were mixing the sake had really great looking hands, and they finally realized, hey, it's because they've had their hands in these sake ingredients and it made their hands look great. And so they started using them for facial skincare. SK2 has had really great results. It's got really great reviews, but I can't afford that stuff. I can afford the Physicians Formula. I've been using it for about 3 weeks now, and although I haven't seen any great results, I haven't seen anything detrimental either, so I'm going to continue to use it and see how it continues to work out for my skin. The next thing I put on is my first eye cream, and again, yes, I use 2, and just like at night, I use the Herbivore Moon Dew eye cream. It's got bakuchiol in it, which is a plant-derived form of retinol. So it gives benefits of retinol, although at a slower pace, without the irritation of a retinol. And I feel completely safe using the bakuchiol around my eyes when I wouldn't put my tretinoin around my eyes at night. So the Moon Dew, it also goes on in the morning. The next thing I put on is my Peach and Lily Pro Peptide Firming Moisturizer. This replaced my Drunk Elephant Protini. It's got more peptides than the Protini, and it is about $20 a jar less than the Protini. Just recently, I have started mixing niacinimide in with my Pro Peptide Moisturizer. Niacinimide is fantastic at helping to make the appearance of pores less and to help reverse texture on the skin. Now my tretinoin formulation that I get from Curology that I use at night has niacinamide in it, but I didn't have any niacinamide in my daytime skincare. So I got the 10% niacinamide from The Ordinary, and I just mix it in with my Peach and Lily and put that on my face in the morning, and that way I am getting the benefits of the niacinamide as well. 10% niacinamide can be a little bit irritating, so that's why I mix it in with the Peach and Lily Pro Peptide Moisturizer, so I won't get any irritation, but I still get the niacinamide. And though the Peach and Lily is a moisturizer, I've got dry skin. I'm 61 years old. My skin is dry even though it's not dehydrated, but I need a little bit more moisture than I can get from it. So I use the E.L.F. Holy Hydration Face Cream. This is a beautiful, lightweight moisturizing cream. It sinks into the skin almost immediately, doesn't leave you all greasy or anything, but it provides beautiful hydration. It is perfect to wear under my makeup every day, and it gives just that little bit of zhuzh that my skin needs as far as moisturizers go. My second eye cream is just like the one I put on at night, and it is also from E.L.F. It is the Holy Hydration Eye Cream. Again, it's a very lightweight moisturizing cream. Not too heavy for the eyes, but it gives beautiful hydration to my seriously dry under eyes. This really helps to keep my color corrector and my concealer looking good throughout the day. So I'm always sure to put on that second eye moisturizer, and this one from E.L.F. has just been wonderful for me. I have been using mineral sunscreens for years. I used the Ulta MD UV Elements, and I liked it, but it was a little bit drying for my skin. So I started using the R&R Sun Serum from Undefined. While that was a really great sunscreen, and I really like the serum-y texture of it, the tint on the R&R is just too dark for me. It was so dark that it would even change the color of my foundation when I put it on. So I wanted to find something different, and I settled on a chemical sunscreen. This is from Krave Beauty, and it's called Beet the Sun. It has beetroot, hyaluronic acid, and vitamin E. It has an SPF of 40 and PA+++. I really, really like this sunscreen. It is so lightweight. It is not tinted, so it doesn't mess up my makeup or get into my hair. It doesn't leave a white cast. And the scent is very light. It has a sunscreeny smell, but it's not like, you know, copper tone or something. It's very light, and it dissipates very quickly. I love the way that it just kind of sinks into my skin. Doesn't leave me greasy. The R&R kind of left me a little greasy. Beet the Sun doesn't. Plus the sun protection is just absolutely fantastic. This Beet the Sun from Krave Beauty, I think this is the sunscreen for people who don't like sunscreen, because you don't feel like you have one on, and you get the protection that you need from the sun. It blocks UVA and UVB. It's good for your skin, and it was only about $20. So I'm really glad that I found Beet the Sun from Krave Beauty. It has become my #1 and only sunscreen. And sunscreen is the one thing that I will wear every day. Even if I never wore anything else as far as skincare, sunscreen would be it. Not only does it help to stop the signs of aging, it stops you from getting skin cancer. Put on your sunscreen every single day, even if it's storming, even if there's a tornado. It doesn't matter what's going on outside. You need sunscreen. And Beet the Sun from Krave Beauty, it's a great one. I recommend it. Then I let my sunscreen sink in for about 15 minutes before I go on with my primer and my morning makeup. Like I said, it only takes about 5 minutes to put all of that on. And that is my morning skincare routine. If you like the video, I really hope that you will give it a thumbs up, and I hope that you'll consider subscribing to my channel if you're not subscribed already, and follow me on my other social media platforms if you would like to do that. Again, thank you so much for coming by and spending time with me today, and I'll talk to you next time.